The transformative power of respect for parents and elders. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a young man named Farhan Awan. Farhan was bright and ambitious, always dreaming of success and a life filled with wealth and prestige. His parents, however, were simple and humble people. His father, a retired teacher, spent his days in quiet reflection, and his mother, a kind woman, devoted herself to their home and family. Farhan often found himself frustrated by their old-fashioned ways. They didn't understand the modern world as he did, and sometimes he felt embarrassed by their simplicity. Farhan would frequently argue with them, especially when they asked him to help with chores around the house or reminded him to focus on his studies rather than spending too much time on his own pursuits. One day, Farhan's parents asked him to help them with a community event they were organizing for the elderly people in the town. Farhan, irritated by the request, refused, thinking it was beneath him. He was focused on his own plans, convinced that his parents didn't understand his potential. His father, with a gentle smile, said, "Farhan, remember, our life's purpose is not just to chase success, but to respect and care for those who have guided us, including our elders." Farhan dismissed his father's words, thinking they were just another example of his parents' outdated thinking. But that evening, Farhan went for a walk alone to clear his mind. As he walked through the town, he passed by a small garden where an elderly man, Mr. Iqbal, was sitting alone, gazing at the flowers. Mr. Iqbal had been a respected teacher in the town and had taught Farhan many years ago. He was a man of wisdom, and everyone in the community looked up to him. Seeing Mr. Iqbal sitting alone made Farhan pause. The elderly man, noticing him, smiled warmly and invited him to sit. "Farhan," Mr. Iqbal said, "I hear you've been working hard on your studies. Remember, true success comes not just from knowledge or wealth, but from the respect you give to those who have paved the way before you." Farhan, though initially reluctant, sat down next to Mr. Iqbal and listened intently. The elderly man spoke about how, in his youth, he had also dreamed of changing the world. But over time he learned that respecting his elders and valuing their wisdom was what truly shaped his life. "I was fortunate enough to be taught by great teachers, just as you were. But I also learned that caring for and respecting your parents, those who love and support you, is what truly brings peace and success," Mr. Iqbal continued. Farhan thought deeply about the old man's words. He realized that despite all his achievements and ambitions, he had been neglecting the very people who had shaped him, his parents. With a newfound understanding, Farhan returned home that evening and apologized to his parents, expressing his gratitude for all they had done for him. The next day, Farhan joined his parents in helping organize the community event, and for the first time, he saw how much joy and fulfillment they derived from serving others. Farhan not only respected his parents more, but also developed a deeper understanding of the value of community and the wisdom of the elderly. Over time, Farhan became not only a successful individual, but also a respected one, known for his kindness, humility, and the deep respect he held for his parents and elders. He often shared the lesson he had learned with others. True success is not only about personal achievement, but also about respecting and honoring those who have come before us. And so, Farhan Awan lived a life that was not only prosperous, but filled with love, respect, and gratitude for the wisdom of his parents and elders. The moral of the story is, respect your parents and elders, for their wisdom and sacrifices are the guiding forces that shape your future.